Hello everybody, this is Wumps 1019 coming to you from the weekend of November 11th to the 13th, beta testing the new Star Wars The Old Republic, which is due out December 20th, 2011. Now I have played a lot of MMO games in the last 10 years, and I must say, this game is far out the next generation in MMORPG games. You cannot compare any other MMO game to this game right now. You just can't. It's impossible. You can't do it. And there's going to be people that are going to disagree with me, but you haven't played beta. Or if you have played beta, you probably got a shitty computer, and that's why. So sit back and relax. This is basically going over the graphics and the sounds in the game. Now the next part coming up is basically going over your UI, your character sheet, your companions, your spaceship, and whatnot. It's they did a phenomenal job on this. Also, I give them an A+ on this. I don't think they did it any better. So sit back and enjoy this next section coming up. It's basically going over your abilities, your tree, your gear, and your different abilities and your stats. Also in this game, you have your own spaceship. They do intergalactic travel from planet to planet, which is absolutely phenomenal. And that part's going to be coming up shortly. But you can actually gear your spaceship for space battle. And that is just amazing. Like right here, you can see, you gear your spaceship. I haven't did mine yet, but later on you'll see I add a couple things into it. It actually goes by your level, so you can add certain things as you go up in level. And you start leveling up. So there's my companion right there, Mako. She's a cool chick. You can actually gear her. There's her gear right there. There's her sheet, and you gear her just like yourself, man. And it's pretty amazing. That's something I've always looked for in an MMO, and I've never seen one yet. So Star Wars did it. That's basically going over the abilities that I have, and this next section is basically your quest log. And the next one coming up here is your tree. Basically just like any other MMO game. Now this is me adding a couple different elements to my spaceship. A couple pieces of gear, a couple blasters, and a cannon I added. For I guess there's going to be space battle. I have not read up on it yet. I haven't got there yet, so I believe there's going to be space battles you're going to be able to do, which is pretty cool. And that's a couple pieces of new gear that I'm adding in.
What can I get for you?
That's a vendor. I'm just selling a couple things.
Come back anytime.
Now here, this is what they have transport from area to area. You can go and hit the transport terminals so you can link them between each other, just like any other MMO game. And to be honest with you, the transport is phenomenal. I think it's so cool looking, the graphics and the way you travel. It's just really cool. And this next part is going to show you a different ship that you can use. transport from area to area. The graphics are hands down phenomenal. Now here's your spaceship. This is a spaceship you get like around level 12 to 14. And I'm going to go inside, I'm going to show you what it's all about. It's pretty cool. This is your own personal spaceship. Yeah, you can actually gear up, which is pretty cool. This is you taking off to another planet. Now inside your spaceship, you got your own personal companion, which is you can bring him out questing with you if you don't want to bring your other companion. So, which is good. You have multiple companions, and you can gear these companions up individually. So you can gear one up for healing, you can gear one up for range DPS, melee DPS. At least that I'm aware of that you can. At least that's what I've noticed so far, and it's pretty phenomenal. You're going to have different companions. You don't call them pets in here; they call them companions, which is really cool. And they interact with you also in the game, which is pretty wild. Now this is just inside the spaceship right now. This is your own spaceship that you own that you can gear up and whatnot. So this is the galaxy right here. These are different parts that you can go to. Basically just like in WoW you would have planets, areas you can go to. This is basically what that is. For different levels, whatever level you go to a certain section and whatnot. So you can just travel in and get there. It's pretty wild. So right now we're going to travel right to, what's this? Balmoria? Balmoria. Now here's hyperspace. This is us going to that planet. And there we go. Now right here, this is the auction house, you would call it, but they actually call it the Galactic Market Kiosk. Just basically your auction house where you can post stuff, sell stuff, buy stuff. It's a little buggy in beta, so they have to cure it a little bit. They have to fix it, which I'm going to be posting a couple different bugs with it. So it won't do price, it won't put like the lowest price or the highest price, and it won't do level from minimum level to high level. So it's your bank. You start off with a lot of slots for your bank, which is I think is pretty cool. And your next expansion is at level 20, as I noted right there.
What are you people doing in my hangar?
Now guys, this part right here, sit back and enjoy. I'm not going to talk anymore. This is going over to combat. Here I am a Bounty Hunter Mercenary and Mercenary spec, and this guy, he rips shit. He's good with AoE, single target, the companion really helps out a lot, and just sit back and enjoy it, man. It's amazing.
You heard the man?
Now the sounds in this game, combat-wise, like with lightsabers and blasters, just absolutely phenomenal. The sounds are crisp, they're clear, they're loud. There's a lot of low-end, mids, highs. I'm like, it's just incredible sound they did on this game. Absolutely amazing. So sit back and enjoy it.
Be done with it.
You're dead!
Oh, I love that ability. As you can see there, my companion took out one of the droids by herself. which the companion just proves to you that they can take out their own enemies by themselves. Now right here I'm taking out sort of a mini boss, Elite. Takes a lot of damage. That's what it looks like when you're farming for mats for your professions. Basically, what it is right there. And right here, I'm going to take out an elite. I'm like, hey, you know, it's an elite. Let me try it out. It's basically a heroic area. Which heroic area you need 2+ people, not counting your companion. So I'm going to try to take them out by myself since it's only one of them. So I'm going to try here. I love that move right there where he crosses his arms. And this right here. Oh! Like I said, the graphics are just phenomenal, especially in combat. Second to none.